it works a little bit similar to like EDG, right? Where they have no info sentinel and they just go aggro over towards A. So if you can hold this choke point, you don't have to worry about all of this, right?
Cloud9 will be starting on the defensive side, and lo and
Okay, so we've got C9 on defense, we've got NRG on attack, and ooh, they do the bait in. Here comes the Gravnet, here comes the combo. Oh, he's in it. Vano's dead. This combo is very, very strong.
The paranoia, the net, and then the salvos.
Very, very, very strong.
Instantly going to re-clear front B as well, getting all the intro. There is no speed up here, but the lurk now identified.
I love that they baited it in with an Omen who would probably normally play over towards C, just jump spawning. And then they kind of commit early. And they also got a lot of damage on top of it. They got a little bit unlucky to not even get 2 kills.
And they're worried about Mata making this play as well. Both members looking at both sides of the smoke.
A classic in 70 HP. Psalm will fall.
Zeppa is just not slowing down, Doug. It's 2 to the round already. First one off of utility. Second set of missiles.
This is not secure though. Spike has been going off for a
God, how many?
They face into these kills.
Oh my goodness, how many dinks was he getting? Ah, it was doable. I actually thought we were gonna. Thought we were doing that one.
What was that?
It was a battle of the IGLs at the end of the day.
Yeah, it really was.
Finesse. He actually stepped up.
He was dinking so many as they swung short here. Sorry, waterfall.
I guess that's the story.
Now I guess we have the combo over towards A. Does NRG want to force by this?
This was an amazing highlight.
Yeah, I wonder how many util kills we get.
You see Mitch there getting a couple of kills. Nice, let's go. I was hoping we'd get to see that finesse 3K one.
This is the best Teo so far. Yeah, we're actually having like combos that kind of make sense. This is the most deadly combo. This is what me and Minnie were doing on ranked. If you want to check out a free guide, Coach Potatoes, go check it out. I got 14, I think, util kills using the Deadlock Teo combo.
You just sit there.
That's a GG go
We got loads of setups. It is free. You don't have to pay anything. It's all
You
good.
have to worry about that everywhere. Imagine it on the retake. What if they hold on to it? You're playing in sight. It's over for you. See mount control again. Orb was gathered
1,
by
2.
Mata.
Sheriffs.
And NRG, it seems like on these eco rounds, they tend to try to
B9
grab as
getting
many
the
orbs as they
outlaw
can.
out.
Front B orb was also grabbed. It's very smart because you're already at a disadvantage.
Custom game? Dude, I would never fake it. I would never go be one of them. We did have to make America's accounts though. Because we wanted to do it before anyone else.
See the missiles out again. He still has his stun. Regen armor.
Oops.
Ooh, that was a bit of a whiff.
Yeah, a bit of a misfire. That will give the plant to NRG as well. So pretty successful eco round so far, even though they dropped early. But there's just too much utility.
Yeah, I mean the gun display, or the gun difference, excuse me. That's the big issue.
Oh, it's flawless.
Okay.
Almost flawless.
You got a kill at the end. Zappa getting all online is very nice. Mitch now, next in line to get the defuse.
On the first map, and that really was the start of a
Oh,
mess
ooh.
for NRG.
Yeah, and
What do they got planned with this ult?
puts you in a really good spot. I mean, you could really
At 110, I think Desp, it wasn't great. I thought I had less ping than that, to be honest.
Most of the lanes that you're dealing with. Like, that C site gets cut absolutely in
Mini
half.
had 60, I think, 65 or something. Like, playable.
That's crazy.
Yo, somebody backstage doesn't like that.
I promise it wasn't me.
That's crazy. Someone misses Rossi, I don't know.
Yeah, that was
What the? That's so unnecessary.
insane.
What's the buy situation look like for Cloud9? A couple Bulldogs, an Outlaw for Vic. And another speed up towards C. You imagine they get the orb from Mata.
Kinda like the-
reset, as has been the case. Meanwhile, Sam just crept his way out towards A.
Very smart play from
Kind of like
Sam.
this at the moment from
Perfectly
C9.
timed. Based off of all that pressure,
'Cause you look at this comp, and even the first thing that I did was like this A main control at the beginning, whether it's like breach stun, whether it's deadlock, gravnet into Teo damage, is going to be super, super strong. And they haven't actually done anything aggro for A main. They just know that the pressure of this comp is so much that NRG haven't wanted to go aggro with multiple people there yet.
Out and ready to the top of the spike. There it is.
All goes across, and yeah, I mean, Mada just tanks that.
Snappy on the first. Sam's gonna try to do a bit of the same, but he cannot.
Okay, very, very nice. I will say C9, I do think the Teo stuff is looking probably the best. Because this is one of the first times that the ults made a lot of sense, right? Like this. You can fast flood into the site.
Towards that rubble area.
Push them out into the open or over towards Mount.
And if he's already getting kills like that on the lurk so early on, it's going to have Cloud9 have to invest a lot of utility or maybe keep an extra guy around to do that reclear.
Burn the Teo ult though? Yes, I agree with you. But if you win this, kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, I like the people that are doing this as well. They're stunning it over towards here so it can insta-break the door.
Yeah, and this time, it's a swap.
They have no idea about Ethan.
I don't think they're aware. I don't think NRG are aware of this.
Ethan's up too. Whoa.
Did the drone spot it? Either that, because Oxy is very, very aware. Pretty impressive from C9. Like, preemptively kind of worked out this was the round they were going to go A. We started a lot of people here.
It's going to be a lot of delay here. Oxy, he's got the showstopper for the retake as well.
As long as Vic doesn't die, they're still fine. Yeah, because it's just going to be Omen Flash and to send it with the Razor.
Finesse is going to have his ult off of this.
Yeah, this Mike's ultimate could.
Does he get into the corner to use his ult?
But the problem is there's
yes,
a
he does.
On the other end.
Do they scale? It looks like they want to try. Oxy popping his ult. That's going to be the only real weapon they have.
Oh.
Not bad.
Forced back to secondaries.
Smoke makes it a lot harder. It's a great nade.
Most of their attention is back
oh, they took so much space with it. It's pretty nice from NRG.
Back over. Oxy trying to funnel his way out. He's going to get the best amount of visual too. They've managed to claw their way back into that.
Dude, Oxy did great as well.
It was beautiful, dodging all
yeah, it was pretty nice in the end.
I don't know how Oxy made it out of that alive in spawn. But then the scaling and the pacing
After my only issue with this was, like, my only issue with this is they played like Vice ult corner to delay, right? You're pretty much doing that in the ult to delay. But then why would you plant here and like fight heavy? Is it not better to try plant
very nice retake.
like on the corner where you can see it from Mount, so you can play time?
Able to apply pressure, multiple angles, and it was too much for NRG.
Outlaw in the hands of Oxy. He's not going to have to deal with it quite yet.
He stuck that?
A freebie for Net.
Yeah, and that was just fully on top of that. And then again, they just don't have to give him a kill. And NRG can do safe plant again, so we've got to fight heavy over towards site.
Still managed to get the spike planted.
Viper ult goes in. Verno has his ult as well.
It misses though. Nobody grabbed from the side of NRG.
And so now they can still play around this pit. Verno has his ult too.
Oh my gosh. Verno's dancing.
Yeah, if he manages to stay alive, yeah. That's gonna buy
got a tether to stop them from flooding in.
They're gonna be able to run right into this model with so much to do. Trying to keep up with Oxy and he can't.
Dude, Oxy got one as well. Low HPs.
From Cloud9.
Very nice, man. Very, very nice retake. Shout out to Oxy there. He just makes so much space for the rest of his team.
And then Oxy on top of that dunks on Finesse.
Yeah, I can't believe he gets a kill as well.
How was he able to maneuver through that Viper's pit while getting full spray down and still find the kill? I mean, it must have been chaotic on his screen. It's so impressive. That's that freebie.
That replay's good.
It's actually Zeppa that takes out Sam, but the diversion of Oxy. Let's go!
These retakes are problematic. They've been that for NRG, and
What do we got money-wise for NRG?
Cloud9
Not
showing
much. Mada one away from his ult. Som,
They can
Oh,
stand in
man.
here with
hero
Festival.
gun.
And
Ooh, look at that fair
Lotus, it
finesse. Oh
truly
god,
does
look at
feel
this
like
damage.
he's so comfortable on this map.
Grab
He
net, but
knows
nothing
when
to
to
combo
spam,
it
he
with.
knows when to play retake.
Oh,
Apparently
bro
Sam
just
knows
jumped
when to
it.
kill Oxy.
And Mitch.
What the hell?
He might get a shot at Zeppa too.
Mate, Som is so good.
Nobody clears this.
Nope.
Nobody clears this!
Oh, one clears. God, Som has to do so
Someone with
much.
3!
Someone help him out, please.
It's
That's
not real.
insanity.
Beautifully played.
One enemy remains.
A
And
fourth.
that's the ult into the next.
Player standing.
Mike could have shot at the ace here.
1v1.
Oh my gosh, if he plucks the showstopper out of the sky before falling, this would be
Mada has
really something special.
Mada has a shot at this. The spike is out of reach. For as explosive as the round has been, it now goes deadly quiet.
30 seconds left.
Neither player willing to make a mistake, willing to give anything away. Now Zeppa on the swing, there it is!
Very, very nice. Zeppa is playing outrageous. He really, really is.
He couldn't
He's
get
on
it
he's on his
Fracture,
second ult as
but he
well.
gets it on Lotus.
First ever Tails? A Teo ace maybe?
Cloud9 special.
Probably.
Doug, he is 15-3.
You know, his score
been
line. I mean, his
6
score in
rounds.
the first map was outrageous as well.
He's just insane in the first half, son.
He's out of this world. He's not human right now. He's an alien.
He's not human right now. He's an alien. That's it. God, what a nightmare start back to back in these maps for NRG.
They're giving away a PC for the first ace of the week. And then everything after that,
let's think.
$100 Riot gift card
How
and $100
how strong
in
is
iBuyPower
C9's
rewards.
comp on
Follow
attack?
@iBuyPower on social media and use #unlock.
Probably pretty good as well. The C hit must be outrageous.
Yeah. Holy smoke, Zeppa.
Yeah. Yeah.
15-3. The kid's
And then you
nuts.
got breach damage after plant,
Nobody clears the corner. It's
AO
so,
damage.
it's so rough, especially in the mid round. If you play there right away, okay, sure. You might get cleared.
Yeah.
Or
Spam,
NRG
you know,
might.
Yeah.
I reckon 4. I reckon 4's okay.
But Sam with those 2 kills, he thought surely there's
I
not
think
a
you
third.
gotta
We have a
compliment
free
Imi.
site.
He was
Zeppa just strikes right in the back.
he was laughing in a
And
group
that's
chat
his second
when he
tail
was
ult,
watching
and then online,
EMEA
the first
teams.
one wasn't able to get too
Just
much
being
value. I'm
like,
wondering
why
what
is
Cloud9 has to cook up
why
with
is
this
no
one.
one using
It's round
this?
7. You're right. He has 2
I
ults.
told you, man.
And like kind of well as well. He was flaming a little bit, but I
man
think
is not
rightly so
normally
when
the
you're
server
doing
today.
this.
But he looked like this in the off season as well. That's the impressive thing. He stepped up to a different degree.
Speed up towards C. The eye's already out.
Okay, this time
Got
Vic's
one sensor
committing
there.
over towards
That has
site.
been
Okay,
cleared.
well, worked well.
They're fully going forward
Okay,
here. They don't really have any ults
Feels like the
cleared
first
other
time in
than
a
Mada's
while, at least
Even
if
with
I
that in
ignore
mind.
last round, where NRG actually get the
choosing to
pick.
persist.
First time over towards C did they get the
Now remember,
pick.
that's historically been
Yeah,
finesse in that
I've liked this
position.
from C9
This time
though.
it's
Like they
Som.
do have pro scores. We lose C, we
They try to
insta
flip
drone
it
out
back. They're
towards
going
here. We
right into a
check
lot
this
of this
corner.
pressure. What a shot from
Som
Som.
did
Trying to
incredible
get
to
back
get
though.
one. Do they want to use the ult? They used it in the man disadvantage last time. Last time it
Zeppa
went
has
like
his ult,
this.
As we mentioned at the beginning of the round. Does he light the fuse? Does he hit the big red
They're
button,
definitely
or do
not
they
using
hang
the
on to
ult
it for
anymore.
next? Mitch has been spammed through.
Oh, no way.
Oh, they're
Zeppa
gonna
getting
take this guy
another
down, man.
pretty
He's
still
fragging so
winnable
heavy.
situation here for Cloud9.
He's using it. They're
Oh, he
committed.
is using
Can
it.
he funnel out of this?
Ooh,
Tries to get
nice
past
little
it. Time
Omen
is
TP
short.
over it.
Time
Oh,
is
shout out to
really
Ethan.
short.
I gotta question the ult. I gotta question the ult. Really
Okay,
do, wasn't
that
great.
was sick from Ethan.
The
I don't know
TP
if
over, that
anybody
was
caught
good.
that, but he
Yeah, that was
TP'd
really, really
out
nice.
Of the Armageddon. It's very small. It's a very hard round to win for Cloud9
Still no
anyway.
compliments. Bacon,
But
I said he's
still,
doing it the best.
the timing you
Parfy
need in
Neum
order
with
to dodge
the
that,
with the
that's
tier
sick.
1. Thank you
Look
so
at
much
this.
for that, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
Dodged it completely.
Enemy remaining.
And then gets a kill onto Zeppa.
But it really did look like NRG just decided to run it down.
He's
They've had
walking on
enough of
water.
being
He's allowed to
bullied
do the ult.
by Cloud9. Verno.
Yeah.
he
I mean,
got
I'm
that
not
entry
bringing it
ticket
up
because
to
he
him
threw his own
if
hands.
I'm calling. I mean, in VOD review, sure.
A little bit of utility applying pressure towards
God.
door.
Looks
so cool, like the default.
looks hard to play against.
Cloud9 have been running.
Drone goes
from that
out,
door,
spots 2.
and the rockets coming out from
Fighting
B.
over towards A, fighting
Lotus
over
looks like he's gonna get
towards
punished this time. A
C.
walk-in to B main.
I like this from NRG.
Shot
Straight up
triggers
walk
the
over
stun.
towards B.
Now they know where he is. Do they try to hunt him down? Yes, they do.
Huge.
Beautiful rocket.
Zeppa removed from the server. Now the spike
Yeah, it's
planted.
looking really good at the moment, NRG, for
There's
this
a lot
round.
of
You got to
retake
start
detail
looking
here,
over
though,
towards
Cloud9.
here as well. The lead for C9
Breach
might come
ultimate
crumbling
showstopper
down a little
online.
bit.
They're in a really good spot here. That's going to tag a couple
Yeah, he
of
heard the
enemies,
land.
stand into the smoke. They both get dropped.
They both got one.
Still ult popped and still killed found.
Very, very
But
nice.
Vic has been
Oh,
left on his own. All eyes onto the newest addition.
nice shots.
Squad, and he cannot
Nice
convert
convincing
anything.
round.
Gets deleted from the
And
server.
I think that was a pretty good read on this, it
It
felt like.
finally looks like he's
When
eaten
aggro
up.
over towards
His aim is on
A,
point.
they saw the smoke over
It's what
towards
we've
C,
seen in the
instant walk
offseason.
towards
He was
B.
the MVP
And I
of
think
Soup.
because
Best KD.
they kind of saw that they were fighting over towards A as well, you're going to
will be a
heavier
Cloud9
focus on this,
timeout.
and they just 2+ and walked into B.
Because it kind of does feel
It
like
was
NRG
nice.
is getting
Okay, well, there goes the
back
lead.
into the swing of
There
things.
goes the lead at least, because they got to eco this one as well, so
That's 2 in a
NRG
row
can get
now.
a lot on the board.
Cloud9, they want to stop all the momentum. Probably going to lose this next round. Your money isn't that great.
5 on defense
this
is probably
timeout's for
already
the next.
good. I think this comp is not bad on defense though,
Hopefully
so
they
I
can
think it should be
ice
getting a good
some of these
amount.
players on NRG like Verno.
Especially if they can always kind
trying
of
to figure
hold
out how
on
anyone
aggro
ices
A. Got a strong retake because of the
I don't think you can at this
tail.
point. He's just too consistent. I mean, you got to keep him off of a Vandal or a Phantom. He's a Phantom player. You got to keep him off of that.
He had 19 kills in the first half of map 1. Currently sitting at 16 kills. And we've played 8 rounds. That's an outrage. I mean, that's just
It
dumb.
is outrageous. But NRG, it looks like they have gotten a read of things. They've gotten a read of some gaps in Cloud9's defense. Now opting to walk into areas like that front B. We've seen the lurks towards that A side already work. And I guess
Been
that's
enjoying
just
this
the problem
when
with
they know
running
they're
a
in light
deadlock.
armor.
You
Being
can
a lot of the
shift
outlaw.
past those trips, not have to deal with them until it's already too late.
We got
Similar look for the
Hero
defensive Cloud9
Stinger.
with stun. And then you imagine
Hero,
some of that
Guardian.
raise utility, and there it is. That stun nade will give them a little bit of presence.
Yeah. Wow.
It hurts, but that hurts more. Great shot from Mata.
Ruba should clear out Mitch as well here.
Well,
Yeah, he has been spotted.
he's in
And
so.
if not the
Ooh,
What?
that was
I mean, he got one for
nice
his
shot.
troubles.
Yeah, I was gonna say if not the Roomba, the Prowler, but jeez.
I was about to say he's in trouble, but
Cloud9 filling in on all this space in spawn. Vic does have a gun. No armor, though.
Yeah, this Vice Wall too will give a lot of info to NRG. It'll make them speed up into the site. There it is.
They're
Gotta
still
get a move on.
unsure about how much is there. Still concerned with smoke and stairs. Yeah, and instead of speeding up, they just want to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand why. Four
Sure.
from Mata, finesse
you
gets
love it when it
lashes.
happens.
The gap is now 1.
Poor
You
guy
know
at
what?
the
I get
back.
it. The last time they tried to speed up towards A side of the map, Zeppa got an ace. Why not just wait and take the fight? You have a higher chance of winning, higher probability.
I still don't know how Mitch hit that shot.
Yeah, I don't even know how he did that. He must have saw him just right on time. And this is something new from Mata, an operator in play. He had an outlaw in the previous round. Maybe realize there's some success to be had here. And wow,
Whoa, that was a nice shot though.
Same target.
Yeah,
that
it's
is such
literally
a
the.
hard shot to hit. You have to be so fast.
Mata shows that he's plenty fast enough. Verno getting the orb 2 away from his ult. And a freeze on the round.
Yeah,
I
it's
really like
nice
the
though.
smoke that NRG
Pressure
gives
here,
you can
pressure
see
here.
Top site right now.
Because we can see pressure here, but they don't know
Big
about
doubt in
that,
the
so they're
minds of
going over
Cloud9,
towards B to
but it
make
is
sure
cleared
that
out
they
now, so they are
have
aware.
pressure here.
No one's actually
now
crept
pressure here.
into that C. Prowler
Wait,
in
does he
front,
check
I think it
all of
is
that with
heard
the
by
Prowler?
Zeppa. So he's kind of worried about it now. You see him looking back and forth on the
Good.
mini map. But so far, Finesse is calling a great round. He's going to the site where there's only one player spotting.
Yeah, Mitch is going to jump spot though. Once the wall goes down, see it, check the numbers.
He's not in real danger unless
Yeah.
he gets one tapped, of course, or that.
Well,
And with seeing a
doesn't
breach jump
really
spike all the way that far back,
get
it
info
kinda
apart
makes
from
it
the
a little
Oppers
bit
here, but
obvious
the
that
Oppers
this is a
normally
retake
going to be
setup.
on Mada, so that you know that's the group.
And they do. I mean, they have Net's ult. That might just be enough. How far up does Som scale here?
Wait, they tap A.
Tap of the
and
spike,
B.
go
That's
back
useful.
after
Look at the
inserting
pauses.
one behind the
Still have some of
wall.
that
What is
deadlock
this?
utility, though. This is dangerous.
Yeah, could this be a little bit of an overcook?
Very well could be. 12 seconds left. They have to commit to him. That's exactly what they do. One has been snatched up. They're trying to free him from the cocoon, and they do. Som has fallen. Mata one away from his ult, trying to stay alive. Manages to do so as Finesse is on the cross, providing safe passage as he gets another. But Mitch, the
Mitch
counter
is-
punch is there.
Mitch is doing good.
2 remaining on either side as the spike ticks away.
Strong crossfire though as soon as the smoke goes. Gravnet, maybe just pre, yeah.
With Fnatic
Oh,
and
what
Mitch
the
gets
hell?
free.
This guy is
Finesse will
popping
have to clutch
people.
it out. Can he pull it off for his team? No.
Damn, nicely done from C9.
Again,
Shout out
the
to
retake
Mitch.
from Cloud9.
Not
A
sure he should be winning
2v4.
all those duels, but he does.
And it's all because of this man right here on your screen, Mitch, the IGL of Cloud9, taking out so many of those players in Baby Door.
The overcook.
And that's just so rough if you're NRG losing a 4v2 in that fashion.
Bro, is that another multi-kill round for Finesse that they lose?
Do they need to duel
Every time
this?
it happens.
I'm starting to believe.
Like, I don't know what
Mitch
those
is
two
so
are doing
clear.
though.
Look at the
I don't even
shots.
think the overcook is wrong. Like his play here is fine. They get over towards the side, they're out of position, they got the plant down. Why am I 2 running through door?
Same setup here.
Or if the first guy runs through door, why is my second guy swinging?
Connects, but so does the rocket.
A great trade. The nade to follow up as well, so nobody else can run out. Now NRG have to reset the round. And it kind of feels like C9 are ready for this. Like, look at the positioning on the minimap.
Ultimate's ready.
They're a little ahead of the smokes, yeah. Dog confirming a little bit.
Gravnet hit so many. Oh my god. Dude, Gravnet is incredibly strong, man. I think it's too big radius-wise.
Wait a second.
Vic doesn't swing?
There's no smoke.
Spike planted.
Oof.
Last
3v2
player
now,
standing.
and it just got a
It's
little bit
winnable
harder.
because of the
Ethan
plant.
managing to sidestep the flash.
Yeah,
He has
you
get
want
up
to
a
take this
little bit
1v1
more,
anyway
though.
though.
Land on Knife's Edge,
Okay,
getting the best
now
of
it's really
Oxy.
doable. You're up against a
A
smoker though.
1v2.
It's planted for him.
Spike hasn't planted that long. He's got to get a little active here. First bit of bullets going through. He's starting to smoke himself also, and he can spam and he connects. Leaving it down in a 1v1 against Mitch.
Oh my goodness.
Second tap, just a threat.
Oh my
The
gosh.
bullets Run out. 11
Damn, nicely done. Big 1v3. No pings needed on this one.
NRG.
Very, very nice.
Last round
Yeah,
of the half.
it's funny because the breach damage ended up
He's been
like
so good in these
making the right
moments.
decision for him.
Finally stepping up to the plate.
So he had to go take the 1v1.
So much experience on this man. And he's no stranger to spamming through those smokes. Getting
Yeah, that's
flashbacks of
true.
Pearl and EG on that Champions run.
He's a CS thing.
But it's still so hard fought. I mean, if Vic
Respect
peeks
the
out in
cam.
that moment and
Respect.
takes him out when he's planning, the round's done.
Last round of the half, the pie for Cloud9. Spotty. Mitch just picked up his ult, and they're going fast towards
Yeah,
it.
they're just absolutely sending it. But in this one, C9, we've had a drone that has gone all the way behind. So this is a real fast flank on this one. No, you just need to buy some time, dude. I'm not sure we need to do this.
Stun hits the shot, and now the site is theirs.
Wall goes down as well. They kind of mistimed it. One's gone
Again,
through,
once
the
again,
others have
Mitch
to
has
wait.
that Rolling Thunder.
Oh god, it looks awkward.
RG right now, they need to be very careful.
Delayed by the wall for just a moment as Oxy gets some high ground. Still gets
What
the
a
shot
flash
out of
this
Netflix.
was.
Can't see a damn thing.
Oh boy,
Settles
Oxy.
and delivers. There's the ult that we were mentioning. It's going to tag up all of them. Vic filling in behind it very carefully, very quietly. Oh, not able to connect onto Ethan. Zeppa's left alone. He's been a demon.
Watch yourself,
Can he
don't ult
deliver
yourself.
again? Not this time. Finally finally, the retake attempt fails as we're tied at 6.
Dude, good recovery from NRG to manage to do that. It's 5-1 at its peak.
They needed something. They needed anything.
Norwood, thank you so much, man. Appreciate the 11 months. Thank you for the prime.
What, 1v2 in the previous round? This retake almost comes to fruition.
Oof.
But again, Ethan clutches.
Damn, dude, replay man couldn't resist. They show his face after. This replay guy's an absolute savage.
But the thing is now Cloud9 are on the attacking end. They'll be able to set the pace. If they can get onto these sites, it's going to be very rough for NRG.
They finally figured out how to deal with that retake attempt. Tied us up at 6
A Stone with the prime. Thank you for the 16 months, mate.
From Shopify Rebellion.
Thank you for doing that,
right
dude.
there on the stage.
Riot Games Arena, let's make some noise for these two. It's Pain and Pancakes, hailing from Shopify Rebellion. We all know that name, a powerhouse in the Valorant scene. Pain, I gotta ask you already, NRG versus C9. Is this turning out the way you thought it would to start off?
Honestly, I thought NRG would have a more stronger lead, I guess, against C9. I thought for sure that C9 would kind of like choke it up a little bit more, and NRG would just take the lead because I found them to be stronger practicing against them. But it's turning out to be really even and close, I guess. I was actually really surprised that NRG was able to come back on Fracture almost, but it turned out to be fake, so.
All right, how are you feeling about that? Did it surprise you?
I came in here expecting like an FNS masterclass.
Okay.
And he didn't really do that for me in the first game, so I'm hoping to see a little bit more for the second and third.
All right, we've been seeing Tejo quite a bit. What are you thinking about this?
Tejo is like pretty good against Killjoy, I would say. So I think the Vise pick is good for Mr. FNS here, and probably close out this map too.
All right, all right. What about Vise for you? I know I switched it up. I was gonna ask him about Tejo, you guys, but what do you think?
I think Vise is actually really strong right now, given how much Tejo is able to break a lot of the Sentinel's util. So I actually think the Vise pick is probably the best against the agent right now. So.
All right, real quick, who wins?
I couldn't say, but right now I'm about to probably go with C9.
All right. Who wins?
NRG 14-12.
Oh, back to game.
It was a score.
A second OT.
It's Laffy with the prime. Thank you so much for that, man. Welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you, thank you. Paint guys next up. Is it Beast Bacon?
The thing
Really?
is I feel like Lotus is definitely an attack-sided map, especially when you're running that double controller. And Cloud9 did a great job of getting those early round wins off of the back of Zeppa, who has the same stat line as he had
Insane.
on Fracture.
Ooh.
19-9.
I watched him. When did I watch him?
We can only hope for Cloud9 that history doesn't repeat itself, because again, he was quiet in the second half of Fracture.
It's so scary having to play against this composition from Cloud9.
Subbed in last
Really
year.
anchor these sites
Oh,
with
okay.
versatility.
Yeah.
Just reckless abandon.
Yeah, I'm back.
He just satchels forward past all of the Vice stuff into the smoke, still gets a kill.
That's nice info as well, that peak
Fast
and
reaction on the
survives.
flank, though,
So now
from
they can
NRG.
insta-push
It's
and they have the
really good,
wall
but look at the
behind.
power of the
Oh, man.
deadlock.
He gave
You
him
have
so
to
much.
transition through that B door. You don't want to get stuck behind there just spamming away.
I think they recognize that too, and that's why they want to try to
Finesse.
kill and spawn. Finesse is here with classic light armor.
Huge,
able to
and I
get
gotta
one.
say,
Not
this
gonna win
instant
them.
reaction from the
Two found
3
in exchange.
to open door and go
now
back
the
up
monkey business
FNS
has
was
placed the
awesome.
spawn, delayed the
They
spike
knew
being
as soon as they were spotted
that's
here
up
what the
Zeppa in a
reaction would be,
1v2.
that they're going to push FNS, and they
not.
just straight up beeline for him to go give him some support. That was
And
cool.
misdirection. A step made though, and that might have been enough to give the position away. Can Zeppa deliver once more? The high-low, that was dangerous.
He's got the rockets.
They're gonna have to scale ahead of this, or give up the space. 47 HP for Verno, 82 for Ethan, and now they decide to go.
He's playing
Most
so
of week
good
one
that
smoke used. Can Zeppa do it?
it's kind of doable.
Position, clearing out the fade util. Ethan jumping on top of him. What a
Holy
snap!
hell, he looks
Verno
unbelievable
saves the
though.
day
Fair
for
play.
NRG.
It was close as hell.
One bullet away
Very nice for Verno.
losing the
Again,
pistol
this
round.
reaction from NRG
Verno,
after getting spotted,
that takes
C-Long
over.
was really everything. It was
Honestly,
really
Verno,
cool
same,
to
bro.
watch.
Same.
He's not amused at all. The composure that this energy roster
Welly
has
CS,
had,
thank you so much for the prime as well,
it's
man.
really
Thank you for
showing in
that.
these moments. It
Welcome
was
into
so
Slug Club as well,
close.
dude.
What a flick. Even Ethan can't believe it. It's like he's playing out of his mind. I haven't seen someone play like this in years.
The reaction was incredible. 20-10.
But NRG, a must-needed pistol round win if they want to even the tie.
Very similar setup to what we saw in
It's
the
a
pistol
strong,
on the first half, trying to utilize
strong
the
A.
missile net combo.
Grav net.
Not connecting there, but
For anyone to push
You see
past
some of the
this,
game
you can
planning that they
beat
have
it with the
that they
double
will-
satchel, but no one
It
else
does
can be able to
secure them
follow
in
that
orb
up
as
for a
well.
lot of bit.
I mean, that A orb is so
Are
hard.
we going fast to this?
get
Oh,
on
this
the
could really
attacking
fun.
side,
We going here?
especially
No,
when
we're
you
not
don't
going
have
here.
the firepower.
absolutely.
Okay, avoided a little bit.
Very impressive. Gonna farm another one as well.
Just realized there were 2 judges for the defense.
Yeah. Tap of the orb this time, and it's gonna be a speedy hit on the actual site.
With thorns at their feet, the trigger does connect.
Yeah,
That's an
that's rough.
absolute death trap.
The spit getting action too. This is a really difficult thing for Cloud9 to be able to overcome here. And I
Oh,
don't think
man.
they will.
The double judge.
Very clean eco.
Times have changed since the
clean
Billy
eco,
Billy
very
game,
clean
that's for
utility
sure.
this time.
Very, very nice.
My question is though, I mean,
And
they
Ethan
saved
picks
2
up the other
judges.
judge.
What is the
Shiro
bonus
_ Cage with the tier 1. Thank you so much as well, man. Welcome into the Slow Club. Thank you for that.
If you're not playing up front and personal against this composition, if you're playing far back, you're either going to have to go up against a brutal post plant because of the utility that Cloud9 has, or you're just going to get bombarded on the actual site. So I think the overall plan is to try to disrupt, take out as many players as you can before that site hit comes through. And what better of a weapon to do than a
He's
judge
my
sitting in
favorite
the corner,
judge player.
right?
Yeah. I see the
See,
vision.
Link is up there, for sure, but I have to say
Stun just barely
Wizzy,
tagging.
man.
Modification
Like,
by
he was the guy that got
Lillard.
it nerfed the second time round.
Getting 2 there feels criminal.
Yeah, he's waking up now. It was still a little bit of a slow start from NRG, but looks like they're in the swing of things. And you're so limited on what you can do right now. If you're Cloud9, you definitely don't have that C-mount control. And now you're running into Vice utility, but there's already a heavy lean from Verno. He's going to be supporting FNS here.
If not him, then the utility.
That Tether can do some mad damage. I think what you're going to end up seeing here is Verno using a Prowler to identify if anyone is in this area after this utility
I
has
think
fallen.
he fade
Guardian
eyes.
in the hands of Verno there.
It's an eye used inside.
Saw him taking a little bit of space towards B. So the time, the clock really
Man,
is running
Verno
out for
spammed
Cloud9.
util here.
Remember, the longer that
But
Cloud9 waits,
he delayed enough for this flash to go off.
But that said, though, they are creeping up. It's not like they aren't gaining anything on the other side of this.
it's so awkward. It's so awkward.
Whoa!
And it's successful for
Did
Cloud9.
Net
They're
hit
still
that?
really
How does
good.
he hit that as well? He's actually walking on water. Whoever said that in chat
Solomon
is
City wins the race
fully
for
right.
Cloud9.
He's stuck.
Mata managing to clear that out. Meanwhile, Som, we mentioned earlier, was taking the space towards mid, now in a position to really be able to impact.
What?
Just barely dodging that.
Did he just jump over it?
Looked like he sidestepped either way. Still alive. Zeppa weak. Net's the healthy one. This fight is everything.
Very
And
nice.
Som wins it out. Zeppa's been good, but yeah, 33 HP and a 1v2 good. I don't think so.
I thought it was, honestly, I thought he was gonna fall down
don't
perfectly,
know.
like, and he
He's
was
still
just gonna
alive. He
appear
might
in the
do it.
crosshair.
That's 9 for NRG.
But it's honestly a miracle that Cloud9 were even able to
Yeah,
crawl
bonus
back
for
into that round.
NRG.
It looked like it
It
was
looks
just
really
all she
strong
wrote
on
with the
defense at the
initial
moment
fight
as well.
towards
I
that
feel like
C-mount
they're
area.
right.
NRG kind of letting things slip away in the mid round there.
Timeout called there for Cloud9 is Ethan again.
What a nasty flick
Yeah.
from Net. And if that lands, maybe that's a round 1 for Cloud9. It was so close.
Yeah, because then it's a 2v1 in that situation.
And the last player, you know where he is. He's stuck behind that wall, that deadlock wall.
How did Fnatic look against BBL?
Cloud9.
It was like dependent on the map for sure. They had, dude, BBL used so much like new stuff that Fnatic were like adapting on the fly. It looked relatively hard.
That was a bonus.
Like they kind of got they kind of got a little bit wrecked on the first map on Abyss, just purely because they couldn't deal with the Sage stuff.
Yeah. And we didn't even
And then
really
they owned
see much
Fracture.
action from the actual judges. It was
And
Ethan
then
who got the two
last,
keys.
I mean,
Right.
the last map was awesome to watch
Yeah,
though, but I think that they kind of crumbled a little bit.
How do you deal with 2 judges in a bonus round? You just don't.
You don't.
Yeah, Ethan just gets
Ethan
it.
just-
I think
Yeah.
it got to the
He
point
hears
where
the
they got
satchel and
snowballed a little
understands
bit on
that
a base, and then they
he's
just
going
didn't get
up into the one-way.
they didn't get the econ good, so they didn't
Oxy
start
had no chance at all to play in
prioritizing.
that round, but
Sorry, on split.
we'll have a judge of
Just
his
didn't
own.
stop prioritizing the
And this man can fly. If he can creep up close enough and use those satchels onto an actual
As
sight
my
hit,
sleep plan. Oh, we
might
just
be able to get a kill onto one of these NRG
wake up in
players that
time.
are
That'll be
anchored.
right.
It will be another fight for C Mound from the side of NRG, but no one there this time. You imagine that Mata's going to be left on that line with the Outlaw. And Sam is definitely communicating that it's an A default from the side of Cloud9.
Exactly,
He's got
Symmetry.
so much
Exactly.
space.
Yeah, you're looking at the minimap. Yeah, Mata has everything right now at C. This is going to prompt a heavy lean.
Toxins going up.
Knocking of the door towards tree.
You know, at least have like a very
Nobody walks
nice,
in. This looks like they might try to split B to end.
like fast
They're gonna
A
have to
to
do it
take
by
control all the time. We get okay. NRG are playing retake,
Save his
and we have
paranoia
the
here for
judge
the
out
actual
door.
retake. The
This
problem
is
these
pretty
guns,
scary.
These stingers, the judge.
Yeah,
they're
they
so
got good
to
after
have on
plant
B.
guns. They got good after plant util as well.
Gets
Dude,
baited
they
out.
can't really fast flood in because of the wall. It's a hard retake. I like this reaction
Mata's
from
got a lot
Mata.
here to deal with.
It's
Yeah.
a great
Net
shot.
was ready for it. And Mata, quite frankly, was not, and now they can push up with the judge. Finesse on the counter. Again, the
People
stinger
melt with
is
this gun.
a serious problem.
Especially on B site. It's so close quarters. This round is over. It's a thrifty round win from Cloud9.
Yeah, it's really, really nice on this.
A bit of a lack of judgment
They
from NRG,
they
giving
can
that
pick up
B
some
site for
upgrades.
free. And the proactivity from Mitch, that stun into heaven. That gives Oxy the freedom to just run through with that judge. And yeah, stuns could be cosmetic, but Oxy's going to take that fight any day. He already only has a judge.
Couple of weapons upgraded too. So it is
Yeah,
still
it was
one
very
stinger
nice.
carried over for Cloud9, but a rifle picked up, and now they can invest around it. There's that kill.
Yeah, that was clean.
Very nice from Net.
Gets an outlaw.
I mean,
as
that
well.
was
I mean, if
probably
he
the
whips
most
that
important
shot,
kill,
the
to be
round's
honest with
done.
you.
Mata
Right,
once again
up.
with an op in hand.
Comes out over towards
gonna
Mata.
help
Looks
hold
like he wants to
Beeline
peek over
against
towards
Oxy,
B
who's
as
currently
well.
posted up.
I think this makes a lot of sense. We've got. I think they can get a little bit more aggro on B, right? Normally people have the
Post
turret
plan
here
of
to get
Cloud9
info,
working
so
again in this front B.
Surely you don't swing this dry, right?
oh, he might.
Surely there's something with this.
Can't
Satchels
connect.
away.
Okay, they get info though. We're just gonna
Fortunately,
absolutely send it, and the tether is
Wow.
perfect.
Nicely timed tether from Verno to stop the front B pressure. Cloud9 were ready to go in with that. Saw Tejo rockets coming out.
Alpha, of course,
Is Zeppa gonna have a hand at this again?
just makes a lot of sense to do it. So good.
Man, it's proactivity.
Oh,
But they
the
don't
dog.
clear the right?
The dog went the other way.
Ooh,
That's a critical
boy.
mistake.
No way.
And Zeppa pounces on it.
But it's like even if the dog goes there, you gotta
Now
just
B
look for
wide
it. But he
open.
did kind of descend it a little to the right and then the left. It
NRG
just
at a
didn't clear like
severe
close right.
deficit, And they're gonna have to make these numbers work, and I don't think they can. Finesse left in a 1v4. Converting at least one, and the spike's out. They're going A.
That wall's still going to be up as well. Yeah, maybe.
What does
Vanessa's
he even
just
do
gonna try
here?
to
He
save
kinda
the
needs to
operator,
save
bring it
'cause
into
he
the
needs to
next
drop
round. That's such a
Ethan.
big investment.
Money's out of control, ready for C9. I think you just save no matter
But
what. It
again,
doesn't even.
What was
Doesn't
that
even matter.
re-clear in B? The Prowler never went right, and it looked like Mata, he had the intuition that maybe somebody could be there, but he looks away at the very
Yeah, he
last
like
second.
half checked it.
And then he gets shocked. Zeppa's there, gets a free two-piece. Minimal effort in that as well for Zeppa.
Finesse waiting for the spike to go off. And yeah, I imagine he's gonna try to save that up.
Who would I favor on bind?
That's aware though. I mean, Net will get an.
The C9 comps have been pretty
Don't
nice.
know if he really
I
needs
could
it.
I
He
could
was
see
looking
them
so good
running
with that Guardian in
He
the
might
previous round.
still get Finesse.
Deadlock, Teo,
Fitness will save the operator.
and it's very strong on that map as well.
Stays alive.
Control their choices.
Clutching onto it.
But I think it would be pretty
Now
close.
back in the hands of the duelist. You take a look at that again. That's the play right there. It looks to the right, but I guess just not right enough.
Yeah.
At first, I thought the smoke was part of the problem, but
I thought they were doing it on purpose so he could actually get
Yeah,
swung by Mata with
that's
the
what I
operator.
thought as well.
Mata was peeking that angle with intent.
Yeah, I thought they were going to hard clear the angle because of the Prowler.
A little bit of a bait.
And then, so you consider yourself trigger disciplining. You don't insta-shoot when you see. Or they get out towards A every single round. I'm not even sure NRG can do anything to stop them. I think you gotta try Teva nade in the open, maybe.
Really investing the ult here.
Hit nobody.
It's an easy call for C9. We're going straight over towards C. How do they deal with the wall?
Towards this C site.
That's exactly where the mad dash is. TP through, Ethan joins the fold. There's the wall.
Okay.
Zeppa's left to
Zeppa just freezes. Oh, it's nice. Ult to make sure that no one capitalizes off of it. I liked it.
The attack's still in a really nice position. No flank to deal with, nothing else to consider. It's just Sam with the op.
Great shot.
That might be the problem.
I feel like Net's got to get involved, does he not?
Forced to wait this
The thing is,
out.
he's so worried that because he knew that they insta-replayed over towards A.
From Mitch.
Just one found. Again, Sam really doesn't have a weapon for it, but hang on, I might be entirely wrong about that. Now Pin invested.
Wow, it leaks all the way to the spike.
You hear the rattle off of these Phantoms trying to spam through and catch
Kind of.
any wandering target.
Oh, dude. The problem is if you tap it, they know exactly where you're sitting.
Oh, he's going to play this up close. He knows.
Oh my goodness.
The play is telegraphed. Ness is waiting on the other side, and there it is. He goes down. Sam, again, in a position where you choose. Do you try to play this with the op? Do you try to save it? Choosing not to change weapons. He's getting surrounded. Here's the footsteps, lands a shot.
Patient.
Waiting, beckoning for
Yeah,
the
he thought he would just be walking around close because of the plant and the angle of it.
It's a very risky Viper's Pit for that reason alone. You kind of give the post plant defenders a lot
That was a
of
nice
room
try.
to
Yeah,
work
that
with.
was a really nice try.
They don't have to worry about so many angles.
They gotta
Kinda
stop
cut the
or
pie for them.
get some kind of damage done from this
This
A
was
main
that
thing. The
flying
problem is
rocket that
they can't go aggro because the
Mata was just
Gravnet
not
keeps
able
on
to
getting
see. He
used on
just
the
gets a
floor.
glimpse of
So
that trail a little
I
bit
think they
too
just
late,
gotta
tries to land a flick,
nade
but
Teva and see if they've got
that Viper's
the
Pit for
timing
Sam,
down.
I think it just did a little bit more
Oh, they're
bad
probably
than good.
so the Teva's
side of
here.
energy on that retake.
Okay, they tried something a little bit different.
Now they're on an eco.
Going heavy over towards door and the raise satchels across. They've got Mada with a hero gun on this one.
Problem is, it's still towards B.
Switched up a little bit of their setup.
Back to where the hit is.
Yeah, and they can definitely start doing this way more. Again, we got no ooh.
Tugs, there's a shot here. Mata does have his ult.
We got no
too.
Killjoy tower to spot this.
Zeppa.
I will say C9 for a
just
long
dialed in here on
time
this flank.
have always
Great
had
spot.
someone waiting
Also
the whole
worth noting
time
that
for
Mitch
this.
Has his ult online.
Like
It's gonna be an
they're not going to
absolute
shoot
brawl.
anyone in the back. They're just going to have to take a 1v1.
Check chaos into this
Like
situation.
C9 are very much on top of
You
the
know
fact
two are
that
here at the very
at
least.
one point NRG are going to be
Has
pushing.
that paranoia ready.
Oh my goodness. Baiting out the Viper's smoke.
Mata still has not moved.
Yeah, he's in such a good spot. Could be a
Surely-
round winning spot, Doug.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
but
really
surely they
is.
Think about the fact that B has gone uncleared. Surely they look.
Wow,
That's
who
exactly
is
what
that?
Vic does.
Vic, shout out to
And
him.
That's the gun. That's probably the round.
Such awareness.
No surprises.
I'm so impressed with how Cloud9 maneuvered around this C mound area and didn't take the bait of running into the actual C site.
And you imagine there's information coming in from other players in the mid round there, but you gotta give Mitch the credit there.
What a great call. Wait.
No surprises.
Still a lot of work to be done.
One enemy
Oh man.
Not fooled yet. There's the Mitch has the stun ready.
And he's got a lineup as well.
Damage.
You're not getting that one, buddy. Damage was done.
I mean, you
though.
got to time out this, right?
That is an upside for NRG.
I do feel like they have the right idea with this little A thing that they're doing now. Omen goes door, raise satchels across, and they can
The
Omen flash
awareness
straight away.
From Vic in that moment, I think he may have heard a step as well of Mata dropping from that little ledge. Yeah, that it really came down to that. The only rifle in play.
Not only the only rifle play, he had his ult.
Yeah,
and they were
showstopper.
all in B main there.
Yeah.
That's like a Razor's
Oh
dream.
man.
Proly with the tier 1. Thank you with the 11 months.
Great mid-rounding from the IGL.
We'll get some after this. It's all good. How much do you think his team's approaching a map
The last
wrong?
time out for NRG.
The thing is, there's loads of different
Suddenly
ways to
they're on the back
approach
foot,
stuff.
And this was all after a timeout from
And
Cloud9.
there's a lot
Remember
of
that,
stuff
Doug?
that will like work as well.
Cloud9 have run 4 in a row.
So everyone has their own vision on how to play it.
Remember in the previous map, it was NRG that attempted
I don't think there's like a set way or a set thing
And they
you
fell
have
just
to
a
do.
little
I just think
short.
there's a lot of stuff that like will help.
This time it's Cloud9 who's having their run at it. And so far, it's working.
I've been so impressed with how Cloud9 have approached both of these maps. The game plan, it's looked great. The hours that Imi has put in, along with Mitch, you can tell that they have a clear understanding of what they want to do, what they want to accomplish with this unique composition.
4 rounds in a row. You're right, the work is paid off, but the job's not done.
We are sending it. C9 straight up B hit.
Deadlock ultimate available, Breach ultimate available.
23
other
to
end,
14. He's
still
putting
have
up
that showstopper.
outrageous numbers, man.
And a change of pace.
Verno's in trouble. Verno is the trouble.
Yeah, he is.
He might get more. Turns the flash. Does get caught by the ult though. Mitch funneling in behind it.
Oh my goodness.
That's one way to
Yes,
do it.
yeah, there's one way
I've
to do
never
it. That's
seen
kind of
someone
cool.
use a raise rocket to get their teammate out of dodge like that.
Infinitely more efficient.
Yeah. Numbers the way of NRG now. But you can't count Cloud9 out.
I mean, they haven't gotten a ton yet. That's a bold swing.
It's
from
hitting
Mitch.
3.
They're fully committing onto this, but I think this is going to be a fake. They could continue to hit back B,
Oh, wait,
but
Teva didn't
it
hit
feels
him.
A little late, but it feels a little
Ah,
disjointed.
Teva didn't go far
Mitch
enough.
is going to fall, and now the possibility of that
Wait,
is
is their
gone.
own Teva? Okay, yeah, it's all good.
Lotta was so clutch this round.
I was like, wait, what? It looked like a pretty cool strat from C9. I think they had
Their way towards A.
a rocket that went
It's
like
Cloud9.
all the way around to break the door,
Cautious to check
and then
every
as they
single
kind of
corner.
heavy focus over towards B, you
Peek
could
under every
lurk.
rock. And now committing.
And then this person here doesn't feel
Well
like
said, you
super
Vic.
comfy.
I'm all eyes on Zeppa right now. He's in such a good spot. Is he going to get cleared?
Oh boy.
He's hearing the footsteps. He gets the info.
Timing is everything here.
Oh,
Vic
man,
still
this
has
could be
one
very
smoke.
deadly right now,
There's a
Doug.
smoke down already,
Psalm's going back. He's
and
not.
an Omen flash.
If Vic can even just
And
get one
they have
kill
the
here
damage from
before
Teo.
Crossfire is able to be made.
And again, he's got all of this util. The paranoia is going to buy a lot of time.
But
But
no, I
Zeppa
think you
not
gotta ult
choosing to
here,
commit
man.
the flank. Vic getting 1, Vic getting 2. Forget about Zeppa. It might just be Vic. The field has now been equalized.
No way.
Off of the tap. Can Zeppa be a hero again?
Just too much damage on top of it. Of course he gets both as well, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think they had to fade ult.
It's just ridiculous what Cloud9 is able to do when they're down numbers.
2v4.
Almost converting a 3v5, now winning a 2v4. Sometimes when you play too disciplined, like NRG, it can work against you. You take a little too much time to clear out everything.
And shout out to Vic though. Vic did the hard work, really.
Taste it.
The vibes have to be forgotten though, because we're right next into the next round.
Force them down to an eco.
Deep smoke to
God,
provide a
they
little bit of
keep
cover.
getting out over towards A all the time.
Cloud9 uncomfortable towards A.
And Doug, even that Omen smoke that comes up, you can tell that there's a little bit of frustration, maybe lack of communication from NRG because Cloud9 already smoked that off. There's no need for you to invest yours. So NRG a little bit flustered after losing that 2v4. They need to bounce back. They need to keep the mental strong. But there's so much riding
Finesse.
on finesse right here.
You gonna rotate?
Psalm's the one who's getting pushed back,
Oh,
and they've left net back A.
dude, we got so much trust in some.
As Net starts to creep forward a little bit, you see the rest
Yeah,
of
this was
Cloud9
nice
joining
from C9 though. They inserted one over
Just a
towards
lot
A,
of
they
the
pushed
defense
back
here.
over towards C,
Yeah,
and
NRG not
then
moving.
that
Yeah,
creates
they
a
just
lot
don't
of
really
pressure
have
over
punch
towards here.
or
Normally when you
anything.
do that, you don't feel comfy over towards B as
Big
well. It's a
pick.
great
Okay.
shot from Matter.
I mean,
Ethan's
huge.
in trouble, but this nade looks nice.
Nade by a
Looks
little
really
bit of time as
nice.
well. He's gonna have to do it more
Oh, the
than
nade
once,
did
but
pretty
he
good
can.
damage.
A great
66,
swing out from Oxy
72.
off the flash and the kill found. Finesse with the Bulldog. Trying to keep this thing back himself. Psalm has now arrived up in heaven. Cloud9 sitting comfortably on the site. And series point is what's up for grabs.
Oh man, the triple swing on top of it. Cloud9,
Whack-a-mole.
they're on point.
I mean, it's gorgeous.
Nice
Whoa.
shot.
Snappy from Finesse.
Someone in the crowd.
No reason not to try to make a play.
Well, he
here. Is
might.
weak, 60 HP. Can the leader
Ah,
roll
I
back
thought he
the
might
years?
spam it.
No. That's Cloud9 on series
Three.
point.
3 chances.
And yet again, NRG having to come back to bring this out of regulation.
Pancake said it would be what, 14-12?
Yeah.
NRG?
Yeah,
Possible.
it is, especially when you look at the ultimates that are going to become available from the side of NRG.
What
Wait,
the-
that is crazy.
Bro, that only works on land.
Wait, what?
That is
I didn't
wild,
even know
yeah.
that was an angle.
Dude, that with an Odin must be scary.
With a ridiculous entry and still losing the round.
This is what they need to do.
That's
Nade
rough.
Tether
There's
at the
that
beginning.
That setup that we saw in the pistol round.
Bookending the map potentially. Success on the pistol. Perhaps here in the last round of the map
Keep
too.
an eye on this push. Some locked them in.
Fast, but they're all turning back towards him. He's
It's
only
a
able to
good
find one,
amount
and
of
they
damage
expecting a
though.
second.
And
Now
that
the
finesse
TP
kind
coming
of. Oh my
Ethan
goodness, that's your
here.
teammate.
That's all right.
Oh, and then he.
I'm scared
Oh,
too.
and then he gave away
They
that
don't
he's
know.
here, but they don't have the shots. What's going on here?
What is this round?
Yeah, what is going
So
on?
interesting.
They're still gonna swing into it. Finesse only able
They
to
have
get
no
one, and there's
idea
Ethan with
he's
a spike
here.
on the ground.
One enemy remaining.
I'm
Ned will
so
have to
confused
clutch
at
this
everything,
out on
man.
his
It's
own.
cracking me up.
Can he put them away?
He ominoted next to him and he got scared and
Crap.
shot him. That's so sick.
Verno moving forward. Head spotted, shot not delivered. Ethan
Solved.
taking a step back.
Oh my gosh.
Not winning out on the fight. The two massive threats have been dealt with. Now Net can turn forward back towards A, but again, Verno ahead of it. The eye will buy some time. The spam not connecting.
30 seconds left.
Honestly,
There's
impressed that he's
Wall.
made it this far.
Yeah.
This might be one of the silliest
Oh,
rounds
and they can't
we've ever
capitalize off
seen.
of this. Really.
100% duck.
Net marked, decayed,
that's it.
alone,
12 bullets?
with the Prowler behind him. Net still in a
Oh.
position to pull this thing off.
You can't hear anything.
Remember,
Yeah, nicely handled.
he was outnumbered. NRG will get
Dude,
to
that was
10.
a fun round,
Yeah,
man.
now we can
Okay,
talk about
3
it.
chances
It was
down
so
to 2.
ridiculous.
We can talk
I
about it
was
now. Go
holding
ahead.
on to that laugh for so long.
Yeah, go ahead.
I cannot believe that FNS turns around, flicks Ethan in the head, by the way.
Yeah,
If
it was
that-
a- I mean, it
if
was a
that
great
was
flick.
Vic,
Yeah.
if that was Vic, Vic was deleted. But on top of that, Cloud9 didn't even hear that somehow. And this happens. It's just, it was ridiculous.
Man.
What a great ult from Verno there to make sure that Net isn't able to hear the scaling from the side of NRG. Yeah, a sigh of relief for sure. That was one of the craziest rounds of Valorant I think I've seen.
I'd love to see the epic pen trying to break down that round. Good luck.
That's funny.
There's that big investment as well to get
Hey, what
A
is that
space.
smoke?
Very unique Vipers.
The whole door? Whoa, what is
does
this?
leave tree open, but NRG are
A
aware of that.
wall
That's
over
why you
towards
have
C, smoke over
Vice
towards
utility
door,
set up
Viper
there.
ult so they can't push here. Like, we're trying to
Flash
make them
delay as
5
well.
person go door, but we don't have too much
Verno
here.
didn't tag anything.
Is it then you have like a
Flash is leader.
Vice ult here in this corner and then they all don't have guns and then you push this in reaction?
Still
Wait, this is a
very
nice
heavy
round, I
lead.
think.
Mata pushed all the way up front B, hearing for that
Let's
rotate all
see.
the way back.
They take it here.
Looking for the
Is
flash.
we're going into this corner using Vice ult, right?
Finesse's ult here would be huge. But Verno, he's the only man in sight right now.
There it is.
Yeah.
This is big,
And then
this
we
is
wrap.
big, but they have to aggress with it. But that Omen smoke is great.
The nade will help.
But we don't wrap.
Oh my god.
But the thing is, I mean, Cloud9 have frozen in situations like this so many times and
Oh my
still
gosh.
managed to pull it off. They're gonna leave.
The rotation should be heard here by
Yeah,
Mada, though.
Mada's going to hear everything if they do commit.
So either they go into the pit or they go
They
back
got an
B
okay
where
amount
Mada
of
is,
time.
as you
But
mentioned.
Mada is going to hear all of
He's
this.
not going to peek here because if he falls, the round's done.
I mean, the trampling of Clydesdales, he knows they're there, and he's biding his time. Patient with it.
A smart Omen ult invested very
Yeah, it's a
early
nice
on.
Omen ult for Vic.
Guarantee that space
But
on
who's
the
that
scene.
lunatic opening the door?
Mada has to go huge here.
The big
13
distraction
seconds
for
left.
Mada.
He's finessing around
Oh,
Mound.
Net might have owned this. It all
Yeah,
comes
he
down to
is.
this
Roberto
duel
gets
kind.
two somehow.
What?
Net getting one.
Dude, how has Vono done that? How's Mitch done this as well?
The shot delivered.
That's it.
Can Mitch put him away? Yes, he can.
And that's it.
Doug, it's over. What a finish.
What the hell went on site there? That was manic.
Shock the world.
C9 2-0.
And 2-0 NRG.
Fair play. The
The fact that Net's ult goes off
best use of
right
Teo we've
before he
seen, I
dies.
think. Unless I'm missing another game.
Unreal. This has truly been a close series. Yeah, Cloud9 take this one away, but it was hard fought from both sides. Comebacks on either end.